reading my Bible again. Reading my Bible again has to do with us trying to think like the ancient people or the ancient Near East people that God chose to write the scriptures. God inspired them to write the scriptures. But instead, we want to enter into their mind and enter into their context and then relate it to us as a modern people. Because if you do not look at scripture that way, you are bound to miss a lot of great points. We are studying about Jesus Christ, the Messiah. Why is Jesus Christ called the Messiah? Now, many of us use the term the Messiah, Hamashiach. I mean, sometimes you hear people arguing whether it's Jesus Christ or is Jesus the Messiah. In fact, all comes to the same thing. But I want you to know that what we're going to be studying about the Messiah is steady. Those that are bound, those then. What we are studying today about the Messiah raises a very important point. And I'm going to be giving some scriptures before we jump on to the Messiah. I'm going to give you some basis and some background about scripture. One of the reading the Bible is strange. There are many things that we have come to believe, or because we have heard people say, so we tend to hold on to it without actually making time to really clearly understand what it is. But do you know that to believe the Bible can be strange? Because the Bible contains a lot of strange things. Strange in every sense of the word. Strange. Because when you read the book of Luke chapter 5 verse 26, it says, and they were all amazed and they glorified God and were filled with fear, saying, we have seen strange things today. We have seen strange things today. And in studying the scriptures, there are a lot of strange things. And I'm going to give you a lot of strange scriptures before I arrive at a point about the Messiah. Because talking about the Messiah means that I'm talking about his birth. I'm talking about the Messiah. Why they concluded that this is the Messiah. We're going to be talking about the predictions before his birth, the star that they saw, and that means that we would be talking about things like what we call astrotheology, or we're going to be talking about stars. We're going to talk about stars. And there are many people that think that once you talk about stars, then you are talking about astrology. But obviously, in the book of Matthew chapter 2 verse 2, they saw his star and they came to worship him. So it means that stars in the context of scripture has a meaning, because we are told clearly in scripture that the stars are for seasons. The moon, the sun, the stars are for times and seasons, and for you to know what is happening around you. And they use it for Jesus Christ. But to go for these things